Good evening, wrestling fans, and welcome to the return of AWA at the American Wrestling Association right here on the Nation Network. We're coming to you live from Chicago, Illinois. Tonight, the World Heavyweight Champion Rick Martel will be in action in a non-title match, as well as the Tag Team Champions. Stay with us.
It's time to grab your popcorn and your soda. Get your favorite candy. And get ready, because we are going to the movies. We're going to be watching and reviewing some of the most iconic movies featuring superstars of the world of professional wrestling. Will it be thumbs up or thumbs down? We'll give you our thoughts, you give us yours. Come check us out as we review some of the greatest titles in its genre. Make sure you check out the Nation Network as we take you to the movies.
All right, in the ring at this time, Larry Zbyszko, and here comes the AWA Heavyweight Champion, Rick Martel. Wasting no time at all. There's no love lost between these two men. Referee gonna try and regain control of this one as we are officially underway with the return of the AWA. Martel has got Zbyszko up across the shoulders. Airplane spin on the would-be challenger. The title not on the line here tonight, but Larry Zbyszko has made his claim that he should be next in line, and what better way than to get a pinfall or a submission victory over the world champion. There's a clothesline, and Zbyszko out to the floor. Martel now from the apron, sizing up the competition. The fans on their feet here in Chicago. The UIC Pavilion. And now, wait a minute, what's he going to do? I thought he might come off the apron there for a moment, but instead, he sets him up. What's he going to... He's got Zbyszko up, and oh my goodness, down on the apron. Oh my word. You gotta ask yourself, how much more of this can he take? Larry Zbyszko just got rocked. And Martel turns him inside out. Reverse suplex here on the concrete floor. Referee's count continues to climb. And it is Zbyszko now winding up the arm and falls it. Oh my goodness, Martel! Atomic knee drop, and he went straight into the steps. Series of elbows to the midsection, and oh my goodness, Martel just driving Zbyszko into those steps once again. And it's a double countout. I can't believe it. Both men have been counted out of this one. It's a draw.
Wrestling fans, if you're enjoying the content here on the Nation Network, we encourage you to check out Blazed Radio. Join Blaze for his unique take on E-Fed Wrestling.
Hey, Walker. There's a shotgun stunner, but long through the table at the same time.
From 2K to AEW Fight Forever, as well as talk show podcasts and NFL Red Zone coverage.
I love that I can listen to football commentary where the important conversations happen, like the rack on the ref.
As soon as we're finished here, jump over to Blaze Radio and tell him Vince sent you. Attention wrestling fans, if you're having a great time here on the Nation Network, then we encourage you to go visit Dre41 right after this program. Dre41 with some of the greatest hockey action you've ever seen, featuring games from Japan that you won't see in the United States. Whether it's professional wrestling, boxing, or just an overall good time, get spicy with Dre41.
All right, fans, we are back for more action, and what we just saw in our opening contest, shocking a lot of the people here as we ended up with a double countout. I dare say nothing has been settled between those two men as we take a look at Chick Donovan making his way down the aisle. Once again, the return of the AWA here to the Nation Network. After a lengthy absence, I don't mind telling you, fans, we are looking forward to the action here. This Chick Donovan better be prepared for what's coming his way next, because he's not going to have an easy night at the office, not for a moment. Take a look at this guy, Diamond Dallas Page, up until recently was managing, but has decided to step inside the squared circle. We remind everybody that all of the original content in this particular series of 2K18 features exclusively and entirely in-game content from the logos on down. Everything is created because there's no way to import anymore. If you're enjoying the show, make sure you click that like button. If you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe. It's free this night only. Referee calls for the bell. We're going to get a look at Diamond Dallas Page in action against a seasoned veteran. Oh, dropped him right on his head. Welcome to the world of professional wrestling, Diamond Dallas Page. Talking to Mr. Page earlier on tonight, he says he is going to unload and unleash a maneuver that nobody has ever imagined before. Guaranteed to bring him victory, he says. We'll find out if he has the opportunity. Again, Chick Donovan, no stranger to the squared circle. He's been in there with the biggest and the best. Hasn't beaten too many of them, but he's been in the ring. The experience should really do well for him in a match like this against a man essentially making his debut as an in-ring competitor. Again, Diamond Dallas Page, he has been ringside for a great many matches. Of course, he was managing stars such as Bad Company, Pat Tanaka and Paul Diamond right here in the AWA, all the way to the tag team titles. But there's a big difference from being the manager outside the ring. Nice neck breaker right there by DDP. And a big difference indeed between being outside and being inside the ring. Page has him up. Oh, there's a big slam. Not sure if that's the move he was talking about. Very impressive, I must say. Make sure you click that like button down below. As Diamond Dallas Page on the middle rope comes off. Shoulder tackle and down goes Donovan. Spiking the knee into the mat. Once again, and now here's the return. For every action, there is an equal reaction, and Chick Donovan showing Diamond Dallas Page what that looks like, what it feels like. Has him up in the air again. He's going to go for that brain buster. We saw it earlier. And there it is, and this time the damage may be done. Diamond Dallas Page is not moving. Chick Donovan on the middle rope wants him up. Flying shoulder. And Dallas Page rolling up to the floor. That is a smart maneuver. That'll give him a chance to clear the cobwebs a little bit. Referee backing Donovan up enough to let Diamond Dallas Page back in the ring. And now it is Page with the Irish whip sending Donovan into the corner. Has him up, ties him up in the turnbuckle, and he's there in the trio wall. And now choking him out right in front of the referee, who puts the count on Diamond Dallas Page. Page has him up. What's he going to do? Oh, a sit-out slam, and that one took its toll. Donovan doesn't know what day of the week it is. Page with a face plant. And now rolls him over. That could be it. 2 and 3. Tremendous victory for Diamond Dallas Page. Not sure exactly what he calls that maneuver, but I can tell you one thing, it is highly effective. Chick Donovan lucky to be getting out on his own power. Stick around, more to come, and of course in our main event, the tag team champions will be in action. Wait a minute, hold on just a second. What's going on here? Diamond Dallas Page isn't done yet. This one not over. Ramming Chick Donovan into the apron, and now into the steps he goes. He could be doing some long-term damage to Chick Donovan.
I actually watched a little bit of AEW, not a lot. Just enough to remind me why I don't watch it. Oh, this is already funny. Just the headline. The list of moves and actions that are now banned from AEW or need to be approved by the company.
Maybe that's why Nash is pissed off, because he went for Rock and Austin and not try to duplicate him.
Well, it'd be easier to duplicate him. You only have to learn 5 moves.
Like you said, and we've all been saying, Tony Khan, you need a hierarchy, and he gets one, and then we make fun of it.
Because he's sitting back there talking about the Brock match, and finally we had a wrestling match. Finally we got 2 guys telling a story. They weren't outside in the ring the whole time. One of them
Was he not watching the same match as we were?
Yeah, those games, man, I would say, like, for me, like, the best ones, I would say, are, like, the ones where they try to get a certain, like, time.
This is my entire IT team right here on screen. Everybody.
All right, we're at, well, just a moment. Look at this. That's Harley Race. What's he doing there? Handsome Harley Race, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, stepping through the ropes. Well, if any of you are surprised to see me here, imagine how surprised I am to be here. Actually, I think the word would be more disappointed. You see, I am the rightful champion, and I haven't received my return match. Ric Flair's busy ducking me, coming up with excuse after excuse. But that's not gonna last. So if I have to go to every promotion in the country, if I've got to beat every top dog there is in this business, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Because at the end of the day, I am the best professional wrestler on the planet. There's nobody better, nobody tougher than Harley Race. So Ric Flair, you pay close attention to what happens. Each and every week, each and every territory, I'm going to cross those lines, and I'm going to leave a wake of destruction behind me. And the NWA will not be able to disregard me anymore. My day is coming, but until then, I am going to make a miserable example out of each and every one of you. I don't care if it's Jimmy Garvin, Rick Martel, Nick Bockwinkel. It makes no difference to me. Give me your biggest and your best, because there is none better than handsome Harley Race. Handsome Harley Race Wow, unbelievable. Here in the AWA.
Hey everybody, thanks for checking out the Nation Network. While you're at it, why don't you check out our sister channel, All Night Gaming. A little bit of everything from old school to new school. Once the final bell rings, jump over to All Night Gaming and join us where the fun never ends.
You will never pin me. Now it's everybody's favorite time.
All right, fans, we are back. It's already been a night of surprising moments. As we take a look at this young man, Curt Hennig, the son of legendary Larry the Axe Hennig, making his entrance here in Chicago, Illinois. This man, I'll tell you right now, for this youngster, he has really stepped up and taken note. Everybody in the world of professional wrestling is going to know the name of Hennig before it's all said and done. He can do it all. He can wrestle you, grapple you, loves the high fly. He's got that tremendous drop kick coming off the top rope. If he hits you with that, chances are you're not getting back up. Bitten off a mighty big chew here tonight, however, going up against one of the men considered to be a top contender to the World Heavyweight Champion, Rick Martel. One of the cornerstones of the Heenan family. Legendary Nick Bockwinkel will be his opponent tonight, and you know Nick Bockwinkel, he never travels lightly. Oh, take a look at it. Oh, and there we go. Ray the Crippler Stevens is right there beside him, along with Bobby the Brain Heenan and Curt Hennig. If he thought he had something to worry about with Nick Bockwinkel, now it's double trouble. Make that triple. Want to send a shout out to everybody joining us here live on the Nation Network. Freddie's in the house along with M. Hawk and Juan Cordero. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already done it, make sure you click that like button. And if you haven't already subscribed, do that right now. I haven't called Vegas, but I gotta believe that they're giving heavy odds on Nick Bockwinkel to win this one. Curt Hennig is a tremendous young wrestler, but just doesn't have the experience or the grit of somebody like Nick Bockwinkel. It'll come over time, but I just don't think he's going to be able to get it done here tonight. That said, we will keep a close eye on this young man because his future indeed is very bright. Here's the Irish whip. Nice reversal by Hennig. Sends him to the apron. Oh, look at this! Curt Hennig sends him crashing all the way down to the floor. Perhaps Nick Bockwinkel took his opponent a little bit too lightly, and that could be something that would lead to a shocking upset. Look at Hennig ramming him into the steel. I'll tell you what, for a rookie wrestler, he's definitely taken some notes from Dad. Deep arm drag here on the concrete floor. Nick Bockwinkel just took that, falling down. Wait a moment. You see a very anxious Bobby Heenan watching on very closely. And we are back inside the squared circle. We don't want another count out. Hennig snapping the neck. And now Ray the Crippler Stevens, what the heck is he doing up on the apron? Referee trying to get him back down, and now he's distracted, but Hennig gonna take advantage. He's got him up with a pile driver. Oh, that's a move that Ray Stevens has made a living off of. And now he's not too happy about that as he's getting in the face of Hennig saying, what do you think you're doing? Hennig with the axe attack. Oh, I thought he'd have gone for the cover right there. Might have had him. Has he done enough damage? The referee pulled out by Ray the Crippler Stevens, or this one would have been over. Hennig from the middle rope. With pinpoint precision, referee now back in. Nick Bockwinkel, if he finds a way to win this one at this point, he better be given the assist to Ray the Crippler Stevens. Hennig circling Nick Bockwinkel, who definitely took his opposition a little too lightly. That won't happen again. Big clothesline, down he goes. And now Bockwinkel. What's he going to do here? Snap suplex, nicely done. Hennig clutching his lower back after that one. And now has that arm tucked behind him and body slams him right on top of the arm. Bockwinkel back in control of this match. A nice move by Hennig to get out of trouble. Big uppercut. Just caught Bockwinkel, but stunned him just for the moment. And now nice rear chin lock cinched in deep by the former AWA World Heavyweight Champion. You know, anytime you put the word former in front of a name like Nick Bockwinkel, it holds a certain resentment. They don't want to be known as former anything, and the momentum for them is all about getting back to the top of the mountain. There are those that say it's harder to get up there than it is to remain. I guess you'd have to talk to Rick Martel to find out if that's true or not. Snaps the neck, does Curt Hennig, and now goes for the cover, hook in the leg. Did he do enough damage? Here's two, and he got him! Curt Hennig with a shocking victory over Nick Bockwinkel. Oh, I don't think anybody saw that coming. Wait a moment, Nick Bockwinkel in the middle of the ring. What's going to happen here? Oh, I can't even believe I'm saying this. Nick Bockwinkel with a sign of respect for Curt Hennig. You got to be kidding me.
Wrestling fans, right after this program is done, enter the danger zone. Jump over and check out J-Rock 73. Tell him Vince sent you. It's time to grab your popcorn and your soda. Get your favorite candy. And get ready because we are going to the movies. We're going to be watching and reviewing some of the most iconic movies featuring superstars of the world of professional wrestling. Will it be thumbs up or thumbs down? We'll give you our thoughts, you give us yours. Come check us out as we review some of the greatest titles in its genre. make sure you check out the Nation Network as we take you to the movies.
All right, fans, we are back, and it's time for the main event. Take a look at this, would ya? Scott Hogg Irwin and Wild Bill Irwin, the Long Riders. These are a couple of rough, tough bikers, but I got news for you. They're going up against a couple of guys that might be rougher, might be tougher, but they are definitely the reigning AWA World Tag Team Champions. Those being Hawk and Animal, the Road Warriors. This is a worthy main event. Standing on their feet, the crowd here at the UIC. There is not much that the Irwins won't do to win a match, especially one like this. Scott Hogg Irwin on the left, Wild Bill on the right. And now it is just a matter of time, and here we have it. There's Hawk. We saw Animal. They are the Road Warriors. Allegedly with Paul Ellering. There he is in the background. The brains behind the broad. Hawk and Animal, these two gentlemen, and I'm using that term loosely, have dominated the scene here at the AWA. They have set tag team wrestling on fire as all of the best teams around the world have been wanting to come here and test themselves against the Road Warriors. Many have come and all have fallen at the hands. Whether or not tonight will be any different is yet to be seen. Those titles are not on the line, though, ladies and gentlemen, but imagine how big a victory would be for the Long Riders here tonight. Bell sounds, action's underway. This is our main event of the evening. Belly-to-belly suplex, nicely done as Hawk, or I beg your pardon, Animal, taking over. Irwin went for that boot to the midsection. Didn't happen. And now Animal with a big uppercut, and down goes Wild Bill. This ought to be a pretty evenly matched as we take a look at a couple of teams that are both cut from the same cloth. There are a couple of rough, tough street fighters down inside. They both have that biker logic. As Animal winding up that arm, trying to separate the shoulder of Wild Bill Irwin. Whether you're watching us live or on Memorex, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that like button, because at the end of the day, you're going to determine how much AWA action we see here on the Nation Network moving forward. Here comes a running clothesline into the corner, and now Animal is down. Wild Bill just standing over him, and now, wait. He's got some words for brother Scott Hogg Irwin, and almost as if he wanted to make the tag, and Scott's like, no, not yet. Could it be that Scott Hogg Irwin just doesn't want to get in the ring with Road Warrior Animal? Here's the cover, rolls him over, and gets only one. Irwin now with a heavy forearm right across the back. Once again, Scott Hogg Irwin drops off the apron, doesn't want any part of this match. I'm not sure why. Bill's doing pretty well. Perhaps he may be nursing an injury that we don't know about. Belly to back suplex, and that did it. He may have knocked him out. As big and bad as the Road Warriors are, they are still human. And the human anatomy can only take so much. Heavy forearm down across the lower back. Animal in a lot of trouble. Hawk right there. He just needs to make the tag. Paul Ellering looking on from ringside, I am sure, shouting words of encouragement and instruction to Animal. Let's give all the credit in the world to Wild Bill Irwin, who's doing a tremendous job. And now Paul Ellering distracting him. And that's going to buy Animal perhaps enough time to recuperate. He's starting to get back up now. Irwin ready for him. And Animal went for the slam, couldn't hold it. Drops him on the back of his head. Oh my goodness. Back body drop, and down he goes. Irwin with a shot to the midsection. Turns him inside. Oh, what a punch. And now Hawk not doing much better than Animal did moments ago. The Long Riders doing what nobody's been able to do here in the AWA. And that is manhandle the Road Warriors. Paul Ellering looking on here from ringside. Doesn't seem to be concerned. And we still haven't seen Scott Hawk Irwin legally into this match. Into the turnbuckle he goes. And now takes him back out towards the middle. And now here comes Hawk. Are you kidding me? A somersault flip off the middle rope, and he connects with a big splash. While Bill, however, right back with an interesting version of a suplex, and Ellering distracts him once again. Hawk on his feet now from behind. Oh, the neck breaker. That one was devastating. And that might be the one they need to turn the tempo of this match. You see Paul Ellering from ringside cheering on the Road Warrior. Hawk with a big suplex. Oh, man, the momentum on that one. Centrifugal force is not the ally of anybody. A nice kick upside the head by the Road Warrior. Sends him off to the ropes. Into the corner he goes. And now we could see some really devastating stuff going on here. Oh, this is it. The Doomsday Device took his head off. And now Animal's going to go for the pin. That should be it. There's one. There's two. And it's all over. What an impressive victory for the Road Warriors. Ladies and gentlemen, we've seen it all here tonight. The return of the AWA on the Nation Network. Take a look at the replay of this one. Scott Hawk Irwin never made it into the match, and we saw him drop off the apron on a couple of occasions. I am sure there's going to be some questions as to what that was all about. Bill Irwin took on both members of the Road Warriors, held his own for quite a while. But at the end of the day, you can only expect so much. The tag team champions continue their winning ways here in the AWA. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. So long from ringside.